All right, guys. So we're gonna rename. We're gonna name 106's Park Graffiti Hall of Fame. I see Scene. I'm sorry. Scheme. He's doing a little lecture there. Let me see if I can get any audio on him. All right. But I'm gonna try my best right here. All right. He just looked. He don't say nothing. He just looked and went back to doing his piece, right? And who was that person? That was K. Slade. That was Desi Dez, right? This man right here brought Dez over from the 6th line. See, Dez was a 6th line writer, and where y'all used to go to high school together? Did y'all go to class? Hell no, right? They went to high school together, and brought Dez over to the streets. That's how Dez, because Dez live over here. Everybody knows Dez is from East Side, right? He lived in the house in 429 building, right? That's why he used to write Spades 429, because that was his building number, right? So this guy, I met this guy the first time, and Dez, he looked, Dez, he don't say much, you know what I'm saying? And he went back to the beat, right? And then the next time I saw him, me and him hooked up. I got a little better, he was getting better, I got a little better, and we became partners, and we laid down some of the most magnificent cars, and we took over the ones and the threes from our predecessors. Here go one of them right here, right? We got Park, also Park at Cool 131, Chain 3. These are the people that was running the Broadway line for quite some time. Fantastic cars, and we came to try to do our little part, right? And so boom, so me and Dez, of course, we get tighter and tighter and tighter and tighter, right? And then one day Dez came to me and said, yo, man, I got this guy, he want to give us paint. I'm like, give us paint? And he's like, yeah, he want to give us paint to paint the schoolyard. And you know, for us, painting, like when writing first started, walls was cool, right? But when we was writing, trains was in, and you wrote on walls that was corny. So when he said, you want to write on the wall? I'm like, write on the wall, that's a place to paint. He was like, nah, this is the spot, come on over. So we came over to this schoolyard right here. Dez brought me right here to what we now call the Graffiti Hall of Fame. And I looked and I said, who gonna paint all that shit, man? That big ass wall, right? Because it was just me and him, right? It was just me and him. Now I wanted to spell a myth because all right, guys, I'm here with y'all, just letting you listen to the man Scheme. Scheme doing his thing here. All right, guys. So let me see if I can get you a better footage. So you can see the sign covered there right on the Park Avenue. They're going to rename this strip right here, the Graffiti Wall of Fame, 106 in Park. All right, guys. So let me go back to my old spot so I can get a little of the... So my point is, listen, if y'all want to learn the history, don't only, rely on the thing that's right in front of you. You got to dig deeper and find those things and people that came before you in history, right? So boom, he brought me over here, so we met a gentleman named, anybody know his name? Skeme Rodriguez, who was a school liaison, community activist, all that. And he said, yo, I give you guys paint to paint this joint right here. Me and Dez was like, shit, free paint? And so you know what? For every one can that we needed, we ordered 8 more motherfucking cans than we actually needed, right? Because you know how we gotta do, right? The grand prize world, baby, let's go, right? But check this out. So at first we looked at it as a get over, right? Like, yo, we about to get. But then when we started painting it, right? When we started painting it, we got into it, and we realized what it meant to the community, right? We realized what it meant to the community, and we wasn't no longer thinking in the mindset of jipping. We was out for a new type of fame, which was a collective fame. No more me over you, I'm better than you. It was, yo, the Titans come in here and do their thing. And so for many years, this man right here held down after Desi Dez, you know how he did. He went with the K Slate thing and blew up with the music. And so he kind of left it to Park, and then Park picked up and moved to New Jerusalem, right? And then he left my man Joey, and then Joey held it down. Right? And then now we got the brother Sharif, okay, all right, Veronica, right? All right, Sharif and his partner Veronica, and along with Joey right now, they run it. Then we had another person, I ain't gonna call his name, James Top. He may not be here right now, but for a while he did his thing with it, kept it rolling. Good, bad, or different. And the key is that we had a multitude of people that kept this thing going to bring us to this particular day, right? This particular day. And listen, I ain't gonna talk no longer. I just want to give y'all my little piece of the history, and I'm gonna pass the mic. Love, peace, and respect.
All right.
Respect to you, Skeme, no doubt, part. Peace, y'all. Exactly 1 year ago and 3 days, I was given a new lease on life. Right? I just want to thank everyone who sent me prayers and sent me some support along the way. It really means a lot to me. You have no idea. I thought it was a wrap for me. I'm still recovering, but I'm here. So, alhamdulillah, Rabbil Alameen, I'm grateful to God Almighty. Check this out. Skeme already mentioned the name Stingray, the community activist, right? When advocate, right? Because tell me if I'm right, if I'm wrong or right. They were clobbering this schoolyard anyway. Before it all became a legal thing, you heard? They were doing the typical, this bomb action, right? So, Spark was one of my big inspirations because I'm from El Barrio. I grew up on 123rd Street between Lexington Park. In fact, he knows the very first guys I saw tagging, which is Point, short for Poindexter, aka DT 123, who was the president of the Savage Samurais, which was a hardcore street gang that took over Harlem, East Harlem from like 73 to like 79. I got into hip hop here, watching DT and them tag and watching them rock dance, up rock, or outlaw rock, right? Am I right or wrong, right? And cats were nice with it. So, respect to the Bronx, but I'm just saying. We so pass the mic. Okay. Yo, watch this. Watch this. I'm gonna try to make this quick. They mentioned another name. God bless the dead. That's Keith, aka KG, aka Spade, aka Desi Des. Right? Des and I met and we became cool. Right? But at the time, I inherited a crew called the Crazy Vandals, TCV. I went to the high school on design, and the king of the 7 train, Conan, came up with the name TCV, the Crazy Vandals. He stopped bombing, and he gave it to me. So I made my brother the bomb. I became the president. I probably vice president. Then I put all these crazy dudes from Taft Projects in Halter, Shyster, Ripper, etc. And these cats were clobbering the 6 train on the inside, hitting it real hard, right? And they went over Dennis. So what happens when you go over someone? You got beef. So when Stingray asked me to do a piece in here, I used to write Pacer, Paser, before I started writing Fabel, right? So I would abbreviate Pacer as Per, P-E-R. God bless the other Per. I stepped to him back then and I said, you're not Per 1, I'm sorry, dude. All respect due to the dead. But I said, but I'm gonna let you rock anyway because I'm off from that day, right? Long story short, I did a Per piece in there. I did a Per piece right on the other side of this wall right here, the short wall. When I went to finish that wall, a cat came and stepped to me with a duffel bag, and I was there trying to finish it, and he goes, anyone got beef with my boy Keith? They got beef with me. Homeboy opens a duffel bag and pulls out a shotty, right? A sawed-off shotty. And all I had was fucking icy grape in my hand. You feel me? What am I gonna dazzle him with that shit? And normally I was strapped. I'm gonna keep it 100 y'all. Back over here, back then you have to be strapped, especially if you weigh like $150 wet. You know? Yeah, I'll fight. I don't care, man, even if I lose. But if I'm getting jumped, y'all getting popped. It's simple, like I don't mean to promote violence, but that's how New York was, y'all. It wasn't this damn Disneyland.
Is.
Most of y'all wouldn't even be here right now. Because it was crazy back then, right? So God Almighty spared me even back then. Spared me from the hit and run, and spared me there because after he bumped he was long in the tooth, talking this and that and the third, he put the shotty away and walked away And I looked at my brother, my twin brother, Punk Rock Pete, and my other boys, and I went like this. Pack my fucking paint. I'm out of here. I ain't trying to die behind finishing a damn purpose. Come on, man. I got a life to live. All